Hello, thank you for taking a few minutes to learn about the Irvin D. Reed Honors College as we support about 2,000 students on campus. Students come to the Honors College in three different ways. As you may assume, lots of our students come to us as they are freshmen. We invite them at the time of admissions to Wayne State University. We also accept transfer students and invite them by invitation as well. Further, students who were not invited after they have earned at least 12 credits at Wayne State University and earned a GPA of at least 3.3, they're able to apply to the Honors College via application on our website to also pursue our programs. We offer two types of honors programs. The first that we'll talk about is University Honors, which is a co-major. This is the program that most often freshmen will be following. They're admitted, of course, right out of high school, and this program includes 28 honors credits. The 28 honors credits will overlap a lot with the general education requirements at Wayne State as well as the major requirements. So really the 28 are part of the 120 or so needed for graduation. We require our students to maintain a grade point average of at least 3.3. The program kicks off with a foundation sequence, which is 2 courses. In fall, they take a class called Honors 1000, which is all about changing Detroit. And then in winter, they select from a menu of foundation seminars that have high impact practices included into the coursework. During undergrad, our students will also be required to complete some kind of field learning. This is where they might be looking to you to potentially mentor them through research, service learning, an internship, or perhaps even study abroad. All of our students take a special topics course in their junior or senior year, and they also all complete a thesis or a thesis project. So those are the requirements for university honors. Now, the specific requirements I just listed typically add up to about 16 of those 28 credits. So the other credits are being earned in areas that the student wishes, right? So it could be major, minor, or even electives. Departmental honors, as it implies, is where the honors program will really centralize on content in their major. These programs are all co-created with the Honors College and the department, and they'll require at least a 3.3 GPA and at least 12 honors credits, but some departments set the GPA higher, and many of the departments require 15 to 18 honors credits, and engineering actually even has a program that requires 26. Again, it also includes that special topics seminar as well as a thesis. Departmental honors is usually best suited for students who are completely through with their gen eds, further along in their academic career. But you might notice there's a lot of overlap here, and so sometimes students will actually elect to complete both programs as they complement one another. Honor students come from every academic discipline on campus, so maybe even in your first semester you'll have an opportunity to work with one of them. A student might ask you to oversee an honors project in one of your general courses, or later to mentor them on their undergraduate thesis, or perhaps to help them with field learning, which they're able to complete through research, service learning, internships, or study abroad. As you acclimate yourself to Wayne State, you might later consider offering an honors section of the class you teach, or propose a seminar for one of our foundation courses or a special topics class. Students are able to earn honors credit in three different ways at Wayne State University. First is the honors subject code courses. Honors 1000 is the way that the first course for university honors is listed. That was the class all about changing Detroit that I mentioned. But as students progress throughout their program, there will be other courses that they take with the honors subject code. The second way students earn honors credit is through honors sections. These are offered in many departments and also many general education courses, which is great. Some departments have a plethora of them and some offer few. The classes tend to be smaller in size, which means that usually faculty are really happy about teaching them, and they're designed specifically with honor students in mind. The third way to earn honors credit is called the honors option. If you'll be teaching a 2000 level or higher class this semester, it's entirely possible you may have a student come to you and ask if they can add a project to your course in order to yield honors credit. I tend to suggest students have a project in mind to pitch to faculty. This gives you a good indication of at least the area of your course that they're most interested in. But that's just a conversation starter. You're welcome to create, of course, a go-to assignment if you want to simplify your conversation or have some consistency across projects. It's really up to you. For us, the project just needs to be related to the class outcomes and gradable. There's a deadline by which students need to let the Honors College know that they're pursuing honors credit in general courses. It's typically during week 4 or 5. We normally have between 200 and 300 requests for honors options each semester, so it is something that's very common. At the end of the term, if you're working on an honors project with a student through honors option, I would reach out to you and ask how things went. If the student earned a B or higher in the class, as well as a B or higher on the project, then I'll work with records in order to award the honors notation. If you are teaching a 3-credit class and the student earns the honors notation, that becomes 3 honors credits. Given that there are more than 2,000 students pursuing 2 different types of honors programs and earning honors credit in 3 different ways, there's a team of advisors in the Honors College. We, of course, are available to help students, but we're also here to assist faculty. As you're getting acclimated to the university and you're thinking about, adding an honors option to your course, or maybe you're interested in creating a foundation seminar for second semester freshmen or creating a special topics class, please feel free to reach out to the Honors College. The simplest way, of course, is just to email honors@wayne.edu. There are some resources on the next slide that give you specific links to content, but please know that we're available. You're able to find some baseline information online for incoming faculty about how to propose a foundation seminar or a 4200 special topics class, an honors option, or even creating a service learning course. On those areas of the website, you'll find baseline information as well as contact information. That way you can link up with the appropriate person in the Honors College to flesh out the details. I'd like to thank you in advance for your attention and time in mentoring the Honors College students at Wayne State University. It's my pleasure to work with these bright, ambitious students, and I believe that you'll enjoy it as well. Thank you for your time and attention. Welcome.